Hi, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And today I have come on to play with these embossing folders. So I'm just going to sit down. I see that Valerie's here. Hiya. I don't think it'll be a terribly long one today, but I'm just trying to get myself back into the habit of going live when I can. Just bear with me, please. Hi, Joanna. Hi, Emma. And hi, Valerie. Just getting set up here. I'm just going to move this packet because of the glare that's coming off it. Hi, Georgiana. It's just come on to play. I've no idea where we'll go with this. So I have these embossing folders which are part of the new online exclusive, which will be available to everyone on the 1st of March, but as a demonstrator I've been able to order these early. I'm trying to get into the packet. Let's get a tour in. Not opened them. Hey Wendy, hey Barry or Jay, thanks for the welcome back. Yeah, just getting there. Just come on to play. I just thought we'd have a look at these folders and have a wee look at what they do. I mean, there are lots of videos, and I know also that just quite recently Ruth from Artful Stampin' did a video about playing with embossing folders, but I'm pretty sure she did that with some existing ones and was putting, a memory serves me that she was putting ink in the folder. This time I'm going to play with what you can do with ink after you've embossed. Okay. Hi Barry. I don't know the joke. Hi Barry. So these, as I say, these are available as an online exclusive. They won't be in any catalogue, so you have to go online to order them or speak nicely to your demonstrator. But this one, it looks like it's dotty. This one is like stars and things. They look really quite good, and I'm loving this sort of like it's like a hash pattern. So let's have a look. Let's just do, I've got a few bits of basic white chopped card size. I've got some designer series paper. If you like this designer series paper, this one is free during celebration, which ends on Tuesday by about 10 p.m. Tuesday in the UK. So if you want this, get a £45 order in and you may have this free. I've got some bits here to use up. I might pull them out, I don't know. But first of all, these are 3D folders, and you need your base plate and this grey number 4 plate for that. Do you know what? It might be my phone. Am I still with you? Yeah, sorry about moving it. I'm taking a risk here. My phone was quite low on charge. Is it still buffering a lot? It's not too bad on my it's not too bad on my iPad. I'll just keep an eye on it. I did sort of sit and let it charge a bit, but I don't think it went high enough, and that's why I thought we wouldn't be on for long. But hopefully we'll see how it goes. I'll keep going, because sometimes even though it's buffering, when it actually goes on replay you don't see the buffering. So hopefully it'll settle. The light's rubbish, but it's, you know, it's Scotland and it's evening and not much I can do about that. So I'll just take each of these folders and pop, I'll try anyway. So this is the one with the sort of hashtaggy like It's not hashtag, but it's got a hash look about it. So let's pop that in. Oh, internet is such a challenge, isn't it? Right, I'm not going to take these out until I've done all three. I don't know why I took that off. You can stamp on your paper, and then before you emboss it as well, you can emboss designer series paper. There's lots of things you can do. I'm just keeping it simple, basically just to let you have a look so you can decide whether you want to buy them too. Well, I wasn't going to open it, was I? I'm quite excited about the spotty one. In the online you can't really see the patterns that clearly, so I kind of thought if I had a play it would let you be more informed. Let's take this third one through, and then we'll have a play with these and we'll see what happens. Right, so as I say, for 3Ds you just need the two plates, the number 1 and the number 4, and I may bring it out again. I'm just putting that out of my way just now, and let's have a look and see what we've got. I don't know how well you can see. It's like a star, and then it's got bits behind it, and I like that. And that's that. This is nice. I like that texture. That's just going to be a superb background. And then we've got the dotty spotty one. Whoa. I mean, yeah, you'll have great fun putting ink in here and you'll get all sorts of effect, but we will do. But I just kind of thought, just for today, let's have a wee try at other techniques that you can use after you've taken it out of the machine. I've got these lying as well, might use them up. I'm just... Right, so colour wise, I'm going to go a bit bright. I'm going to pull out my Starry Sky, and I've already got... this could go horribly wrong. Always a risk. But this is something I quite like to do, because I quite like being messy. I'm going to take this hashtag one. I'm basically just going to take my ink pad. Hey Cheryl, hey Gina, I didn't see you come in, guys. And you come, or ladies. Just everyone's guys to me today. I'm not pressing, I'm just dragging. Right, so I'm thinking on the stars to just do the same thing with this. So again, just drag it. Will we go that? Well, done that way I went up and down. Let's go this way here. Oops. So you can go over it, and that just brings the pattern up. I know, I'm aware that I've already done a video of making backgrounds with watercolour, and I haven't done anything with them, but they are on my desk. The other thing you can do is you can use your brushes. So that's why I'm trying to have a wee think. Let's do a wee bit. So again, you can brush over, so that way you would be a bit gentler perhaps, but then Gentle's not always in my repertoire, is it? So we'll take the worst of all that ink I've just picked up, take it on your paper, and then just gently rub it over. And obviously your brushes go down deeper than your pad because it's levelled, but there's 3 different looks. So I've got Lion here. So I have got inky fingers and hands already, isn't that good? So I've got this, so I'm just wondering, is that's maybe just too much, but you're not actually seeing much of your background if I use that. So, but then I could come in and just make a simple card just simply using that. I've not got a clue what I'm going to do with any of it. I'm just playing. I just invited you to come and play with me. So you could do a very, very simple card just there. You know, we've got blue card here that would go along with this. Yeah, I'm trying to think of something wonderful, and something wonderful's not really coming to me just now. And she's just, we'll play. So I'm liking that there's, see this blue is in these flowers here. I don't want to start doing anything too involved because I want to have my dinner before I seek all the midwife. So I'm going to just chop this. I'm going to chop it and see what happens. Because I like these blue flowers, and I'm thinking, you know, that would go quite nicely. So you're still using this lovely texture here. I wonder what that's cut to, because it just doesn't feel right to me measurement wise. Yeah, it is a bit short. Let's bring it down a bit. Let's trim it. It's definitely a keep it simple kind of day today. And that needs to be trimmed down to the same, to 14. I just happen to have these blue card bases here, so you know, you could just quite simply pop that. Hey Lanny, and you come. Good to have you. I'm still on this kind of simple, quick and easy type of paper, and that's pre-celebration paper as well. Sometimes it's the bits and pieces on your desk that you need to just go with. I will need to get some kind of a stamp set out, won't I? Let's just pretty this just now, and then I've maybe got a wee idea with the DSP. You see, when I look at this, I'm not too happy with this really dark bit in the middle. So if I position, in fact, if I bring that round that way and position that up there, it kind of disguises most of the bit that went really dark. that I'm not too happy with. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm loving it. Listen, it's the first time you saw me open it, so I haven't had time to really explore it. And to be honest, I've been busy today doing housework, and my brain really, you know, my crafty brain's not really here with me, but it'll enough just to say hi, I think, and do a bit of crafting with some friends around. I might have got some glue on there. And see here, just because it coordinates, I've got this twine that goes with the Starry Sky. I can remember its name. So before I pop that on, yeah, as I say, at the beginning, when we got a demonstrators got word about this online exclusive, I thought, oh, I don't need that. I've got lots of flowery things, and got, do you know, the bundle and the whole collection. I don't really need that. I've got things that do the same as that. So I just ordered the die set with the alphabet, which the stamp set with the alphabet, and these folders. But then somehow or another I went online last week and ordered the collection too. So I think it arrives tomorrow or Tuesday, so I will come on and use it too and let everyone see. I just thought, you know, to let everybody see. So I've just wrapped that round, and I'm just kind of, I don't know what I'm doing. Do you know what I'm doing? Just gathering it together. Oh, hey Gloria, in you come. I just tied a wee bow there, and we'll move that and split the twine, not split it, but space it out a bit, and then yeah, we'll need to do some kind of a sentiment, but I'm not there yet. Yeah, I'm really sad that Call the Midwife is finishing tonight. That's the end of the season already. It's my wee treat on a Sunday night, usually. Of course, that's as well as keeping another eye on Barry and Jay. I'm trying to have my dinner. It's like Sunday evenings are busy. But I do love my Call the Midwife. Yeah, a wee thumbs up would help, because do you know what, because I've not been on very much, I can kind of see my numbers dropping, so I need to be more present here, and that is coming. It is coming. I just needed time to adjust to being retired, and we were ill and been away, and I lost my voice, and it's been a few things, and just catching up with some stuff. Right, and see what I've got on here. That's better. I love this glue eraser. That's great. So I don't know about sentiment. What do you think? What do you think? What have we got? Do you think that this is now a bit big for here? That's just too big. I'll use that on something else. What have we got that's quick and nice? Maybe just a wee simple. Oh, I've got a wee idea. Okay, Barry, that's so kind of you. Yeah, I miss being here with you guys too. I really do. I will get back in my stride. It will happen. However, a wee heads up, I will not be here next Sunday. I'll try and get on during the week. I won't be here next Sunday simply because I am away at a crafting retreat for the weekend with the Puttlers, Sam Hammond Donald's. I'm a level 2 with her, so she's not my direct upline, but I'm going with the wider team anyway. I'm blethering now, I'm in that. Right, and I did tie up and I've got no scraps lying around, have I? This, and I'm actually just going to try and make a wee simple slip here. And where did I put the... I hope you're talking amongst yourself. Oh, Gina, thank you. Right, my sentiment. My words are not here. They're somewhere else. I don't know where. Is this getting old thing? Happy birthday. Now this isn't just a different way to do a birthday, but I need to trim it. It needs to be straight. Do it a bit like a designer tag. You like a wee tag on a shirt pocket or something like that. So if you just and we can pop the happy birthday in there like that. It just makes this person turn the card and then they can appreciate the texture more, can't they, if they have to move it around. So maybe might need a bit of bling in there, I don't know, what do you think? I think I might need some brushed butterflies, brushed brass butterflies. Oh, is Emma on after Barry and Jay? Oh gosh, I need to have a look. Sometimes once I get on the couch I kind of edge and don't. And I don't know if you noticed, the ones who keep an eye on my general untidiness, I sorted out my embellishments and I popped them all into little bags, and now I can't open this. Very good. Made sure that they're not all sticking to each other. Hey Nessa, you're not late. We don't do roll call, it's alright, you come in when you can. And you can leave when you want to as well. And you got enough of me. So we'll just pop a few butterflies. I said daffodils because daffodils have been on my mind, and I do want to do something with our daffodil stamp set. What's it called? Daffodil Daydream. I'm going to do something with that during the week, I think. Right. See, there's a card. I had no idea I was going to make that card, so it's just like from the mess on my desk and with my folder. And look, I'm putting it away again. What do you think? It's stuck to the thing now. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Right, Janice, take a deep breath. Right. I'm still going to put it absolutely. I think this might be my 4th or 5th pack of these. Absolutely adore them. Right, see, they've all been put away properly. Back in the box. Look, oh, everything's in a packet now, because what was happening is they were all sticking to each other and I was losing them. Right, so that's one. Right, the other thing I thought might be interesting to do, if I got my bit of paper somewhere, I was playing at something the other day and I did keep my measurement thing, right, yeah. So I was making a card with strips. It's part of this my next class. I think I showed you that on my last video. I might do it with this. I need a trimmer, because I'm thinking I could put that through. Right, I need a piece of basic white and it needs to be 12.5 centimetres by 8 centimetres. And I think I will just do it with this. Now, because this needs used up and it's lying on my desk, so it needs to be 11.5 deep. Hopefully that flower won't scream when and then at 11.5 I want a strip that is 1 centimetre. 2 centimetres, 3 centimetres, oh hey Shirley. It's like a 1, 2, 3 picture, isn't it? If I got it round that way then. Help me, help me. Right. Oh, excuse me. Do you know, I start things and then sometimes I wish I hadn't. Right, so you can use a strip of paper to get your distances correct there. But I'm just going to use my grid paper as a guide. So each piece of paper needs to be 1/2 centimetre. I'll start with the 3. Then I'm going to pop this through an embossing folder. Put that up a wee bit. So I'm using the lines on my grid paper because that wants to be about 1/2 centimetre up and 1/2 centimetre in. So I'm using that dark line there to get as my guide, and this one. Now you'll need to decide which embossing folder you want me to put this through. I'll quickly get this one because then because I've used wet glue I have still got time to move if I think it's a bit squint. Oh hey Annie, and you come, you're never late, it's fine. You just come when you can and leave when you have to. Oops. Just want that to go out a wee bit. If you're OCD, you could take time over it lined up. I'm not, so I won't get upset if it's slightly squint, but I just thought And you know, you could just go ahead and pop that on top of a nice texture, or you could give that texture itself. So what do you think? Now put that on top of there, or shall I put that? I'm going to put that through my embossing folder. Yeah, I'm using up, and I'm reminding everyone they've got till. Hey Jenny, not seen you for ages, and you come. I'm reminding everyone to use, what will we have? Stars, hash, or dots? What do you want this one? Stars, hash, or dots? Anyone? Dots is the first one that came through, Lanny. Okay, let's go with dots. I'm just going to pop it. So I want it so that the dots are coming up. It's dots because Lanny was first. That's all. Because I nearly went hash, but I think it would look nice in hash too, but we've got dots because Lanny was first. Whoops. So I'm wondering now if we just get that out of the way, because it's annoying me. I need to be careful when I'm moving my machine, because I think previously I gave myself a frozen shoulder by lifting machines up and down. Right, okay, so I think to give this a bit of background, so I'm going to go with one of my blue brushes. Oops. Seeing as we're going to have a pick this up, I could go wrong because most people would go with a light colour. I put the colour on and then I'm taking loads off. Is that okay? And then I'm just going to come in with circles, because I think with a bit of brushing you'll see the dots. Now I'm going completely from the top to the bottom, because I think what it's doing is it's catching the top of the dots rather than the bottom. I might be wrong, but you see? And it just accentuates the texture. Can't get in here. Now again, I think these things that I've got lying here for sentiments, that just doesn't go with that in my head. We'll do something with one of the other. I think that actually, that on its own makes a pretty card, and then it just needs a little sentiment. Because we're using embossing folders, just make sure you got enough glue to hold that tight on your card. Again, you could tie ribbon round it, or twine, or just leave it. How cool is that? Well, I'll think about sentiment. I'm just not quite. Yeah, it just lifts it, doesn't it? I don't know what to do. What we're going to do with this? Will we use? See, that's quite. I've got this one. These are from. No, they're not. They're from Sentimental Park, aren't they? Don't listen to me. I talk rubbish. Yeah. from the sentimental part dies. It's just because I was designing classes and I had all sorts of bits and pieces out and I didn't really know what's what. And I'm cooking myself because I had a heater on to heat me up, and now the other thing I've still got out here is these. Did you see the card I did with them the other day? That rose is just beautiful. I want to enjoy most of the texture, but I quite like the green with the gold. That's quite nice, isn't it? So what will we stamp on here? What would fit on there that's... Where did I put the... I want something with a bigger sentiment. Wait, what other ones do I have? So she's got a beautiful day work on there. That actually would fit there. Right. As I say, I am just playing. But then I've just had a different idea for that. I could look at my desk. You've messed it up. I think I might get rich raspberry card base and do something here. I'm actually thinking of pulling out. What do you think? Because I've not put ink on this stamp set yet. And I'm thinking that the hash thing would make quite a nice young person card. What do you think? Yeah, you can do that, Gloria, as well, yeah. As I say, I'm just on for a play tonight, that's all. Nothing serious. There's more to get me back in the swing. Hey Wendy, Miss Wendy Woo, hey to you. Oh, come out, whenever you are. Because Rich Jazzleberry's on my desk. I'm going to trim down the background a bit. This actually fits better that way. Does it? Oh well, do you know what? Let's see what happens. So that's going to have to go that way. But I actually think that is okay. But it's too plain, so I've got to play because that's what I do. So I'm using second generation just to no, she puts it back on. But then you see, because I've got that first generation for the sentiment, if I stamp off, and then I can actually stamp right over all my letters, but you can still read that, okay. Look made it just what, because I'm playing. And if you really don't like it, you can just put it in the bin. It doesn't matter. So play. Play, play, play. It maybe distracts slightly, but it's okay. You won't all like everything that I make. And that's okay. Because we all have different tastes and different ideas. So that just slips in. So these are the sentimental part dies, and I will demonstrate them another day properly. They just happen to be on my desk, these bits, and I'm just using up bits and pieces. Okay, so we need a, where we could go with that bit. I think we'll trim this down a bit. It's just a bit too... Where is my trimmer though? How can I trim it down? I had it a minute ago. Oh no! It's not here. That's ridiculous. Here it is at the side. Normal chaos has resumed. Right, I just want to trim this down a wee bit because I think it's just all a bit too much, and then I'm going to darken the edge. I'll just take it down just a centimetre in both directions. Now I could layer it up. I put this that way, I'll know where it is this time. I could layer it up and you could make it extra special, and you could give it gold at the edge. You could do all sorts. But we're just going to get the brush. If you know where did I put the brush? Here it is. And let's just darken up around the edge and make use of all the extra ink that I put on. And if you've just come on and you think I'm winging it, you're right. I am winging it big time tonight. But it's what we do best, isn't it, girls? I like it better. This looked insipid before. Hey Cindy, and you come, my love. Are you all comfy there by the fire? Now that could be enough, but if you want to give this a bit more definition and a bit of a border. Well, do you know what, Shirley, I found when I prep things, and then by the time I come to do them, I don't want to do it the way I've prepped it because I get different ideas. So it's better just to come on with a sort of a technique or some kind of thing in mind and see where it takes me. And I've certainly got inky fingers today. So I'm just giving that a wee moment before I offer it to the white card. And I'm going to have to be careful with my fingies. Hey, how's your Sunday going? And see, by just dipping, just make this level and then I will get some, just not, it's moved, it's getting used up. I don't know why I'm using so many dimensionals, I don't usually, but that's what's happening tonight. So these sentimental part dies are really clever because the sort of elongated hexagonal shape. There's 3 bits, the gold one with the flowers on the edge, so it's quite clever. This envelops it. Right. So there you go, really, that's quite... Oh, that's love, Cindy, yeah. Do you know what, I needed something out from under the bed. And of course, you go under the bed and you think, oh, look at all that dust. So I ended up pulling everything out, cleaning it all, changed the bed. You know, it just all became what was meant to be a 5-minute job became half a day. And then went out and got storage boxes for under the bed. So yeah, it's all organised under there, but I'm not taking you under there tonight. So what have I got left? Where's my hash one? I might need a different card base. Oh no, those colours go well together. Wonder if I get some white and have a bit of a play with this one. See, I haven't inked this yet. Enjoy the rhythm. So I could use that and, okay, come on, where's Parakeet Party? Those 2 colours go so well together. They're nice and cool. Let's do just one quick. I've not actually even, look, I've not had this out at all. I'm just going to do a very quick picture with it. And just make it very dull, just and add some drums just now. We might change that in a minute, but because I want to use this. I just want to show you how you just, you know, do some embossing and then play with what you get. I'll probably trim this down. I'm just going to stamp it and I will put the stickers on in a wee while. After Call the Midwife, I'll come back in my craft room. Right, so I'm starting to sing Lazy Sunday Afternoon now, Cindy. Oh, you were poorly, Lani. Oh, look at that upside down drum kit. Look at the texture, and that is fantastic. That's cool. We need to trim it down though. Anyone got any idea where I'm going with this? Neither have I. There's ideas are coming. They're coming, they're coming. I need a card base. Let me see. Do you know where my bag of card bases has gone? See if we got any. No, we haven't got any of our brights. Nor have we got a white one. Now we card, just bear with me. It's coming. Okay, Gina, thanks for coming by. I hope the cats are doing okay. I'm going to cut parakeet party card base. And then I'm going to use this bit here for a layer. Now I think this here goes by 7. So if I just cut this, .4 by 7.4. If I got that right, we have a matte layer. And I've just put a thumbprint on it. I'm really disappointed with myself for that. So we'll have to have the sentiment will have to come off there somehow. Okay. Can feel it going wrong. Can you feel it going wrong? Right. So where are we now? So card base. This lovely bit of texture here, and then I'm just going to layer my wee picture on there with a sentiment to cover up my mess. And then I'm going to bring my green brush in because I think we could just add again, just give this a bit more green. There is my green ink. And that one's got pink on it, so we're just going to chuck that away to get washed, and we'll just come over it again and just give it a bit more depth. Make it a bit more funky. And then do that direction and that direction. So I'm making it stronger in colour. Okay, all those that are going for dinner, you're fine, it's okay. I'm a bit unhappy with myself for this, so I'm going to trim that out. I lifted the wrong brush, and that's a brush I'm just popping there. It needs to go and get washed because it's kind of got an orangey, so we're going to go for let me think. I'm not going to take all of it out, just some of it. So we'll go for 12.4 that way. Let's mix it 8.1 that way. I think. Is that about right? It is now. Yeah, that just doesn't look quite so bad. But what I'm going to do is do some tone on tone stamping with the music. Just see, some things don't always go the way you want, then maybe sometimes you get something something different, something better. I'm just trying to make sure the ink on my hands is at least dry. So I need to get finished up. I think I've been going on for too long. Right, I don't want you to miss my JazzleDazzleCrafts because they're on at 7. Right, so I'm just going to do around the edges. With Parakeet Party, we just pop some music. With you guys live as well, so I just usually get off so that you can do your thing. Do your thing. So see, you've got a bit of music there. Glue. Just gluing my embossed piece. So now you've got a bit of an idea what these embossing folders do. There's lots of, if you check out Artful Stamping with Ruth, she recently did an embossing folder video which will give you some more ideas. She was putting ink in the folders. I really maybe need to do a playlist for embossing folders because I've done quite a few I think in the past with ink in the folder and doing this dragon. So I'm just thinking what I might just do, because I obviously need to cover up this bit. The other reason I need to finish is because Peter said he'd have tea ready for 7. So 2 minutes. Mind you, he's a bit like me, our timekeeping's not always spot on. Right, so we can now, we'll use the oval. And I need a little white one. And I'll try my best not to make any more mess. I don't even know if the Happy Birthday, I think it will. I like the Sentiment Treble Maker, that's I'm using. Where did I put the Happy Birthday stamp though? I took it out. Oh, Barry, I'm so pleased. I know the cats were challenging you. I was actually going to say on your post, I was going to say, stop pussyfooting around and get it made. But I thought you might think I'm harassing you, which I'm not. So, but I'm glad to hear you got it done. So again, I'm using my Starry Sky, which is very juicy. I'll just pop that Happy Birthday on here. And we are nearly done. Keeping it simple. I think we've maybe got a bit of a problem, but my phone might have. Is my voice still here, or is it? Take care, Barry. I can't even see what's going on here. I'll just finish. I've lost my dimension. I'll just finish off. Anyway, thank you everyone who came in today. I'm just going to pop these up on dimensionals, and that's my card done. You can hear me. Yeah, I think something's gone wrong with the picture, but what I will do is I'll put a picture of the cards up in a thumbnail in a little while. I'm really sorry about this. I think there's something wrong. My phone's gone funny. Yeah, I'm just going to finish it up. I'm just finishing up, and I will pop a picture of the cards in the thumbnail. At least I'm back, and we'll catch up with you all during the week. I appreciate you coming in. I'm very sorry about this, but technology is always a challenge. Might just have been I don't know. Might just be that my phone wasn't fully charged when I started. But let's just pop this. So thank you so much, everyone. I know you can't see the cards, but I will make a nice thumbnail with them all for you to see. And I'll put them in my group as well. So thank you everyone for coming and joining me today. And I'll see you all on the next one. Thank you. Oh look, it's come back. It was a phone being really stupid wanting me to log into Apple. So I'll let you see the cards. If you've stayed this long, you can see them. Take care, everyone.